Okay, everybody ready? So we're going to talk about both the Eau Claire and the Chippewa rally. We'll talk about some of the stuff that's both first. As you know, we were hoping and praying that we would have water and power, and I had someone check it on the 15th, and everything was great, and John checked it today, and it was not. So I called Parks and Rec and said, can you please turn the power back on and do the, and he checked, and they can't because the lines have been blown clear. So there's literally not enough time. So we had a generator lined up, so that's great. Andrew is doing sound and getting that. We've got a bunch of speakers, and Gary, you remember Gary Putnam, he's helping us. So we got 2 generators, we got good speakers. I think we'll have good coverage. We ended up having to rent porta potties, which is another $1,500 I didn't want to spend. $1,500. I got 4 and 1 handicapped. Mm-hmm. I know there is going to be a lot of people. I hope they can hold it. I know. Seriously, I hope. I'm like, go on the walk. Go talk to the people at Acoustic. Buy a coffee. Let's build some business in town. Pee over there, you know. You know, when we did hands off in April, it was the same situation. Hands off, we didn't have water or power, and we did bring a generator in, and they just didn't care about the lack of bathrooms. Yeah, I know, and we had 1,700 people, but if we have 10,000 this time, you know, like we might only have 500. Let's be honest. Who knows what we're going to have? Huh? We are 25% larger than we were last time at the end. So the sign up on Saturday, we are 125% of that now, and they're signing up at 10 an hour. Yeah, so they're clipping in.
How many is that?
Well, last time, just for numbers, last time we had 500 and 4,500 showed up. Okay? So if we get to like, you know, who knows? We're at 650 right now, so multiply that by 9, that's what we're at right now. I don't know, but who knows? We don't know. Yeah. You can. I have tons of them in a box that are going to the protest. These are really for you. I believe they sent me 5,000 and some posters and some other stuff, but I'll get there. Okay. All right. So the most important thing by far, I've had several conversations with the Eau Claire Police Department because I have been more nervous this time. And thank God she's really good to me because she just talks to me when I say, hey, I'm really nervous. And she said, you know, we are here, you know, we're not hearing any chatter. You guys always handle it really well. You have a lot of monitors. We have never had a problem with any of your events, you know. And so then we talked about all the stuff. And I said, well, our safety plan is, so I'm telling you, I said, our safety plan is if we see something that's critical, call 911. She goes, of course. If you see something, say something. Have the professionals do it. We are not the professionals. So if something seems, you know, so you see someone carrying a gun, behaving in a menacing manner. Obviously, if a car drives in it or whatever that is, call 911. Someone obviously is in medical distress, call 911, you know? But if there's something you just don't know, like there's a group of 15 guys kind of following, kind of, you know, like, if there's a group of 15 guys kind of following you, and like they're kind of heckling you, but it's no real big deal, just let us know so we can let the other people know following behind you. And then we'll alert the police department that we have a non-emergency situation, but we have something that could potentially turn. Okay? Okay, so if there's something, when I'm back at the park, all I'm doing is monitoring your calls and adjusting for what's going on. Okay? So if you see something, say something. If it looks critical, call 911. If it's just something we should be aware of and maybe have a non-emergency thing, call and we'll take care of it. Okay? And that's all we can do. All right. Yeah?
Non-emergency, you call you?
Yes. I will be monitored, or send a signal. You can just send a signal thing. That's why we're on the signal chat, because then anybody that's on the line can see, hey, 9 hecklers at the corner of Barstow and blah, blah, blah. Just give them a wide berth.
Okay, so we're going to keep your signal to...
Yes, I sure hope we are going to do that. Yes, not like, oh, isn't this fun? It's really packed today. Yeah, I'm hoping we don't have any of that. I am hoping what we have is the stuff, you know, like what's going on. Okay. How the day will work, you know, Claire, let's see what I wrote down. Okay, so how the day will work. You guys are going to show up 9 o'clock at the latest. I'm going to be there at 8. Wendy's going to be there at 8:30. We invited our coalition partners to come have tables with us because I decided and we talked, that the most important thing we needed to do was get all of these people to sign up to do something else and not sit home for 4 months. They came out in June. Awesome. Like, let's not have them go home and sit there again until, April. Let's get them out. So the goal is to get them to sign up for something, sign up with us, but get into action. That's our goal. So because of that, Wendy is taking over. She's going to bring in the coalition partners, get them set up. We're going to set up a CVI table. Mary's handling that and blah, 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 2 more people. Marcus is out there with a belly table. And did you say you had 2 other people?
I've got one too.
Yeah?
Jeff, Jeff is now with the health team, so if anybody would fill in for Jeff, I would be
Okay.
really happy because I've got a spare table now.
Got it. Oh, Jeff Brown.
Yeah.
Yep. Got it. All right. So, so the latest I want you there is 9 o'clock. The latest. If you want to be there at 8:30, great. When you come, vest up. First thing, right? We got to get the signs out so people know where to park and all that kind of stuff. And then for the drummers and those guys, you get into position. And then the rest of the folks who are just event monitors, you see your names on the list. You're going to be walking among the crowd and just kind of greeting people, welcoming them, watching what's going on, eyes and ears. You guys are just, including you drum folks and chant folks, your eyes and ears. Flag bearers, just watching. Always watching, right? Smile. We're having a great time. Isn't it great to have you all here? This is awesome. Let's keep walking, okay? That's what we're all doing, just keeping it moving. All right, so then the parking, because Preston and Thorson are going to run the parking shuttle. It isn't for everyone. It's just for limited mobility primarily. What if someone without limited mobility wants to get in a car? Okay, well, that happens. I'm not fighting that battle. They're fighting that battle, and I think they're going to let them in. That's my guess, right? So there's going to be a shuttle for the 45 minutes before, bringing limited mobility folks. Okay? At 10 o'clock, I'm going to start music about 9:30. So I've got a playlist, which I'm still working on. I used to be a DJ, in case you don't know. So I'm still working. So now I'm like in DJ mode, like, okay, what should we play next? So I'm working on a playlist. We'll start at 9:30. At 10 o'clock sharp, we'll start the program. I think the talk will take about, like last time, 15, 20 minutes tops. The main thing we're telling them is that the reason we're all together is what we're fighting for. The band and the chant group are going to do 3 chants with us. Right? As part of the speech, I'm going to talk for about a paragraph. And then there's going to be a chant, paragraph, and then we're going to cut them loose. So for those of you that I know you guys are tracking, we have 5 routes this time. Okay? I know, get ready. So the first route is the one we did last time, down to Phoenix Park. And there are people assigned to each route. If you haven't looked, please look at your assignment. If you are not checking your emails, I'm going to come and haunt you. Yes. In Phoenix?
As of today, they were.
Okay, I'm hoping. All right, we'll check them again. So we'll tell them you gotta, okay, go on the Phoenix Park route if you want more bathrooms. Okay, we got them there. Free bathrooms at Phoenix Park. Walk that route. Okay, all righty. So the first route is just the old one we did before. The only difference is, and I'm going to have Doug talk about this in a sec, the only difference is we're going to use the footpath so we don't have a light. All of the paths that Doug has done are designed to not have a light for the first half so we can get people much further along and keep them together as much as possible. Okay? So that's the first. I'm going to have you come and talk in a second. Hang on. Okay. The second one is the UWEC one. I sent out a notice to every group on campus and asked them if they'd come. 12 said they were coming. 12 different groups sent people like, we're sending people. Now, who knows how many will show up? It's Saturday morning at 10 o'clock. Yeah. Really. They're students. They're students. They may be laying in bed. Let's be honest. I would have been. I'm not going to that march. Right? Okay, so we sent out notices and a bunch of them said they're coming. We've got side drumming, all that kind of stuff. So we've got a route that goes underneath Water Street Bridge, picks up on the footbridge, and then goes through the lower part of town and comes back. That's Route 2. Okay? Route 3, I called 2 bridges. You get to cross 2 bridges. You get to go over lake, around a big corner, and then come back over water and home. What?
The other way.
Okay, he's taking you. Oh, yeah, you're right. It is the other way. See, this is why he's here. Okay? Yeah, we don't send them at the same time. They're going the other way. Yeah, that's right. I remember now. Yeah, they're going the other way. So Route 3. So if we don't have enough folks, if it just looks like about the same time as the last time, we'll drop Route 4. And anybody who's assigned to Route 4, you just redistribute yourself in the other routes. Okay? Because there's nothing wrong with more drummers, more chanters, and more event monitors and traffic monitors and spots. Got it? So if we don't need Route 4, shuffle yourselves. You're grown-ups. Do it. You're smart people. I trust you. Right? Heck, we're trusting with everybody's lives. You sure as heck should be able to get in a line. Okay, what was I saying? What? Oh, yeah. Give me 1 minute. Okay. So each group, I just want to get through the groups and then I'll let them go get some food. Each group will have a flag bearer. The flag bearer will hold a big old flag up top high to watch them. They'll have a lead drummer and a lead chanter with a big megaphone. Okay? Each group has about 8 or 9 drum people. So they're going to scatter themselves in it, and each group has another like 5 or 6 or 7 event monitors. Okay? So you're just going to, and Kurt's been working with everybody, they're going to drum a couple blocks, chant a block, drum a couple blocks, chant a block. And if someone in the crowd starts chanting or singing something awesome, let them go. Who cares, right? Let them do their thing. Yep, we're just gonna, we're just all friends and family having a good time together. Okay, and so then, blah, 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 event marshal's good. Everybody will be wearing vests. Drum, chant, event monitors, I got 80 of them. Get a yellow vest on. I also got 30 No Kings like neck cheat things, and I'm trying to figure out how do you choose who to give those to? I'm like, well, Cindy, you can't keep all 30 of them. What are you gonna do? So I'm like, do you put them on the band? Do you put them on the new people? Do you put them on I'm just like, I don't even. Well, no, we can't.
Give them to whoever comes first in the morning.
Oh, there's a good one. Okay, first 30, get. So they sent them for freebies. I also got some signs from them that say No Kings. So we'll hand out a bunch. I think I got 200 of those. From the ACLU, they sent us signs that said resist. So, and know your rights, resist. So we got a bunch of those signs. We've got Bob bringing his signs. We've got us bringing our signs. So we'll have big piles of signs and all that stuff going on like we normally do. Just to make a big mess that we have to clean everything up at the end. Okay. The most important thing, remember, if you did the training, oh, sorry, one more thing. We need to be alert and aware always, and we need to de-escalate and stay in motion. If someone's heckling or whatever, don't stop and engage. Keep moving. They're not going to change your mind. You're not going to change theirs. Keep moving. Everybody else keep doing that. Can you call out someone in our group if they're saying things like, Trump is a dick? Yes, you can. If someone in our group starts doing that stuff, or fuck Trump, which we heard last time, it's okay to say like, hey, we don't do that, right? We don't do that, okay? Or take the vest off. At the end of every group, there's going to be one person assigned who's called the caboose. Their job is to keep everyone in front of them, make sure we don't lose anybody, make sure nobody doesn't fall down or something goes wrong. The other job of the caboose is to communicate to the front if it's getting too gappy or too crunched up. So in each line, you guys are going to have to grow up and do this yourselves. I can't make you do it. So the caboose needs to pick someone, and you guys got to have each other's phone and be able to call each other and say, hey, we're really gapping out here. Slow down. Or, man, we got a big bunch. Move faster. Got it? And then the last thing, the caboose. Oh, I'm almost there. The caboose, you pick up anybody who has at a light. We have traffic light monitors so people don't cross against the light. It's the one thing ECPD gets really mad about. So when you're the last one, I want you to say whoever's at a traffic light, join in. So they know they get to go. So bring them home. Yes?
Could we use signal and just say Route 2 bunching up?
Yes, you could, and I wish you would.
Because then we don't have to.
I would love that as long as you guys are just do that. Route 2 bunching up. Perfect. Love it. Yep. Route 4, gapping. Whatever. You know what route you're on. Yes, Bill?
I think I'm Route 4, but...
You're Route 5, I believe. Okay.
5 comes after 4?
I haven't said what 5 is yet.
I thought I was on 4, but in any event, so 3 and 4.
You might be on 4.
3 is now gonna go down First Avenue to Water Street, across the Water Street Bridge.
Doug's going to talk about that, yes.
Because what about 4? Is that gonna go down First Avenue and then to Water Street?
He's going to tell you in a minute. No, they go different. Hang on. Just hang on 1 minute. Seriously, hang on 1 minute. The 5th route is for limited mobility people, okay? The limited mobility people are staying in the park, okay? So they're going to just march up and down in front of Owen Street so that we have a presence when everyone is gone. So while you guys are marching in the city, our limited mobility folks are going to be like, hey, yeah, we're still here. Yeah, right? So, yeah, and then that way they can sit if they need to. They can be in the shade, whatever they need. So the medical staff, 1 med team person is assigned to each line, but we have twice, 3 times, you know, we have more than one, so they will distribute themselves as they see fit. I assume they've been doing this a while and they know what to do and I do not. So I'm trusting that they can be like, I think that line needs another one. I'm going there. I think they're okay, you know, got it? So I know they're inundated. I know they are, but that has been a real challenge. Okay, I'm going to have Kurt. Can I see the next slide 1 minute? Please, Preston, I'm sorry. No. Okay, go back. Okay, so Doug, would you like to come up and talk about the routes since I cleared? Oh, the 5th route, I already said it. The 5th route's mobility. Doug's going to talk about the routes and what he did and why, what he's going to do so you guys understand. Here. Well, the microphone's for recording, yep. Have fun, man.
Thanks.
Yeah. I'm going to sit here. I'm going to sit here and observe. We'll have your evaluation after. Hello,
Okay.
Mr. Hippus.
First, I'll apologize, I'm not an artist, but to help us see, I did kind of draw a map of what our area looks like. It's not to scale or anything like that. So, when I...
Can I see? Oh, that's lovely. Wait.
When I started this-
Mike, did you turn it back on? Thank you. Okay,
When
now
I started this project, my goals were our 2 big negatives. It took too long to get everybody out of the park. Second was that stoplights tended to slow us down and spread us out. Our 3 big positives were we liked big groups of people, we liked to interact with the community, so we wanted cars and things going by us, and we liked interacting with ourselves, so we wanted to see ourselves as much as we could. So, here we are at Owen Park. My thought in terms of getting everybody out as quickly as possible is we're going 4 different directions. We're going south on the bike path, north on the bike path, north and across First Avenue, and south on First Avenue.
Doug, can you turn and show them as well? Just show them quick. Thanks.
Okay? So, Route 1. Like Cindy said, our big hang-up was the stoplight, so we're going north on the bike trail, underneath Lake Street, curling back up on the sidewalk, across the bridge, up Graham, across the footbridge, past the bathroom, back down Barstow. All the way down Barstow, we turn on Lake Street, and this is where we hit our first stoplight. We're 3/4 of the way around, and we haven't had to stop yet. We also get to see each other a little bit right here. We get to see each other as we do this. And then we come back across the Lake Street Bridge, and we follow the curly thing down, and we're back to where we started. Yep.
Don't forget these guys.
North of you go where you have the curve on the end. Is that Phoenix Park?
This is Phoenix. We've crossed the footbridge, and we've gone past the bathrooms. Just enough to hit the walkway to go over to North Barstow.
Right past the Pablo Center.
What?
Right past the Pablo Center and over the bridge.
Yep.
Into Phoenix Park.
What?
And into Phoenix Park.
And into the very edge of Phoenix Park, basically where the dog is waving, right? And we're taking a right, and we're leaving Phoenix Park. Second route. Second route technically is the university route. So second route is going to go south on the bike path, go under Water Street, up by Haas Fine Arts Building, across the footpath, through campus, down Roosevelt, which is the far end of campus. Take a left on State Street, up to Garfield, which is where we'll hit our first stoplight, and only stoplight on this route, all the way up to Summit. Take a left on Summit, come back across the bridge, curl ourselves back down, and go back up to where we started.
Down. This way.
That makes sense to everybody? Okay, third route, and this is where things start to get fun. Third route is we're going to go south on the sidewalk next to First Avenue. We're going to take a left and go across the Lake Street Bridge.
On the east side of the street, the sidewalk on the east side.
Yep. So we're not going to cross First Ave. So no, we're going to stay on the east side. So as we go up over the top, as we walk over as Group 3 walks over the top of Lake Street Bridge, Group 2 is walking underneath you on the bike path. Here's a nice visual contact with one another, right? Mm-hmm. Lakes or Water Street. We're going to come down Summit Avenue. We're going to, at State, we're going to turn left. We're going to follow it along Washington.
I better get some nice photos and videos of this.
We're going to come up Farwell. And all the black lines I've drawn here are streets that have heavy traffic. So you notice that we're walking next to heavy traffic seats at just about all times when we can. We're going to turn down Lake Street. We've got a stoplight here and a stoplight here on Barstow and Graham. And once again, if everything works right distance-wise, as we march this way, these two groups are going to start marching in parallel, right down Lake Street, right down across the bridge, and back into the park. So we're going to have 2 or 3 blocks of parallel marches. We also hope as we start, as this group is going across the Lake Street Bridge, this group is going across the Water Street Bridge, and this group is going across the footbridge, we have visual contact with one another. Our flags are flying. We can do calls across down the river. Our fourth group is going to come north on First Avenue, cross over so they're on the west side. As they come and turn to go down Lake Street, we're going to have visual contact of these two groups on that corner as they start their march. They're going to march down to 5th Avenue, down 5th, left then on Water Street, staying on the north side, and then back up on 1st Avenue. As they're marching down Water Street and these people are walking over the bridge, we should have 2 groups walking towards each other on opposite sides of the streets.
So you want us to cross right at Owen Park across First Avenue?
Yep, I want you to get across 1st Avenue right away, relatively quickly.
So we're not at the light.
So we don't get anywhere up close to the light, yeah, and cause problems there. And then the fourth, as Cindy said, is the limited mobility group who will just come out and they'll just patrol back and forth this route. And hopefully, since all the routes are roughly the same distance, if we have equal walking speeds, not only will we leave in 4 different directions, we'll have 4 different groups streaming back into the band shell at the same time. So hopefully, this is how it all works. We can keep people moving. There's limited lights to slow us down. We get lots of exposure because we cover large areas of Eau Claire. And we'll try to, hopefully we have enough people, we can send 1,000 to 1,500 or more on every route. which would make us about like 3/4 of a mile long on every route, which would be a pretty good visual as you look down the street.
How long are the routes?
The routes are about 1.7 miles.
That's what I was, yep.
Masterful done.
Isn't that nice?
Any other questions? Okay, thank you.
Awesome job. Awesome job. Chippewa Valley Indivisible choreographs their marches. What I love is like we cut our teeth on the Labor Day March where we marched them, remember, and they came in at different times. So this is like, okay, we're going to try and take it up to the next level. The leader of each group has a leader, Kurt, Doug, Cy, and who's our fourth? I can't remember. Anyway, they have a map that's very clearly detailed. They'll be having a map they're walking with, and the flag bearer will be in the front, so hopefully everybody just knows enough to follow you guys,
Oh.
Like when people are like, how do we know where to go? Do I have a map? I'm like, no, follow the 40 people in front of you.
Actually, we're going to have,
Oh yeah, you're going to
this is going to be spray chalked on the sidewalk. The cross, okay, I hope to spread about 100 of them on the sidewalk Saturday morning, about 25 on each route with arrows to tell you where to go. So,
Yep.
plus
All
to
that-
advertise.
Yeah. All that spray chalk we got for Wizard of Oz is getting used. It's like we're reusing, hello.
So how do we divide people up? Do we just kind of pick who-
They're going to pick.
Okay, so they don't know where they're going necessarily.
No. I mean, you guys know where you're going. And all I'm going to say is, anybody who wants to go to Phoenix Park, follow flag 1. Anybody who wants to go through over the footbridge and through UWEC, follow flag 2. Okay, and we will have one sign that says it for the first person, for the person holding it. But once they get going, and then we'll 3, 4, 5. So we're going to send them out of the park that way. That's the plan.
And when do you decide if there's this fourth road or not?
Basically, just by looking at the crowd.
Just gonna eyeball it?
Yep, because we know what we had last time. So if it looks the same or bigger, we'll use 4. If it looks smaller, the same or smaller, then we'll probably only use 3. Don't you think? Or are we just going to do 4, no matter what?
No, I would like more than 1,000 in every route.
Okay, that's what I thought. So we don't want to, yeah.
So the police count on last time was 3,200 who walked.
The police count was 45. That's what they told me.
That's what the guy in the car at the edge of Lake Street Bridge told me 35.
They
is out of the
called me
caboose.
and said 45.
Oh, well, good.
Yeah, they called me and said They called and said no. We based on time, blah blah blah. They said 45.
Okay.
But whatever.
But anyway, so if we have 4,500 or more, we can hit all 4 routes.
Okay.
So we're the same size.
But so this is, we're just trying to be smart about it. We're learning. We cut our teeth on the last one, and I think what he did is brilliant in terms of like being able to see each other, doing the lights, all that kind of stuff. So, all right, you guys got, you're on a team. Be on your team. Manage your line. Okay, good. Can you back up 1 minute? I think we had one more thing in the previous slide for me, please. Thank you. One of the things when the folks did the upstander training, one of the things that they did is when there was some sort of interaction or something going on, that one of the things they do is they have someone record and report back. So if you are in a group where something starts to happen, then one of the event monitors, say, I'll record, and the other one interacts so that we can document that. Is there anything else?
And then if someone needs to be a communicator to talk to you or the police.
I sit there on my phone. That's all I do is answer questions the whole while. So, okay, so communicate to me. Images, video, blah, blah, blah. Okay, next one. All right, so early in the morning, we're going to get the generator, speakers, audio in place. They're actually going to put the bathrooms in place. You guys have to help me remember this. The porta potties will go in on Friday night. They will be zip tied shut because they said otherwise they turn into one-room condos for the unhoused. So then we have to cut them in the morning. So everybody help me remember to cut them. I said, do we have to re-zip them after? And they're like, no, we'll just, we'll what do you say? Evict them on Monday. All right. The name collection table and the belly tables, Wendy's working on that. Mary Canales is with her. The 2 McGraths are on it. Marcus is on it, 2 folks there. We're trying to get as many names as we can, but we want them to go to our coalition partners as well. We can't handle that many people. Love to say we can. We can't. We need help. And there are some people for whom climate, some people for health, whatever they are, let's push them to our coalition partners. When people say, like, I want to get involved, say, what do you love? Push them to the right. I want to work with immigrants. I'm really upset with what ICE is doing. Send them to Jonah. You guys help them get to the right group. Send them somewhere so their passion has a place to be. Okay? Thank you. I need 4 volunteers to assist with parking lots to make sure those are managed. I need 3 more to assist at traffic lights. Traffic lights are very important because that's where people try to cross against it, so I need tough people. I deliberately put the tough people who can, they can handle if someone gives them a load of crap. Yep.
My husband Ken will do the traffic lights.
Awesome. So if you guys can let me know, I need those 7 people. Okay, those are the only, everything else I've got covered pretty well, but I really need those 7 people yet. Med team, I trust they will manage themselves. So, what do you do about the med team? They'll manage themselves. So we have all the gear, supplies, whatever. I was trying to decide if we were going to set up a table or not. I decided, and then Abby told me today she didn't have to be at the hospital. I'm like, awesome, you'll decide this. This is suddenly not my problem anymore. So Abby and Sandy will take care of that and manage what's going on, right? Okay.
Does the med team need to bring their own, like, bandages and bandages?
We have some, we have plenty of them.
And we'll just give them to people.
Okay.
Yeah.
The rocks.
Yeah, if they want to while they're walking, to have a few,
Yeah, okay.
but it just depends on how anal they are and what they want. Because I'm pretty anal, I'd bring some. Okay, all right, blah, blah, blah. Next page, please.
Cindy,
Ah,
for the parking lot, what are you mentioned before there was to protect some parking spots?
the ones that are marked with a W, and they say it on it, no parking here. The W are students who pay for those to have them 100% of the time. They may never be parked in. So any parking spot that has a W on it, can't park there. So that's the main thing you're watching. Don't park in a W, don't park in a W. You will get towed, don't park in a W. Okay? Fine Arts on Water Street, and then HHS, Health HSS, Health and Social Services across the street. They gave us 2 lots this time.
It's a $30 ticket.
Well, I'm going to tell them it's $150. Okay? So we got those 2 lots. They doubled them up. That was really awesome. I was thrilled when they gave us that. Okay, let's see. Chippewa, the only difference in Chippewa is we arrive at 3 o'clock. We park and assemble at Peace Circle. We greet everybody. We're going to march up Bridge Street, make a left on, it depends on how many people are there. Okay? Like we got a bunch of people, we'll go all the way up to Cedar. If we don't have a bunch of people, we'll turn at like Willow or something and come back. So we're just going to go up Bridge around Down Bay. For the folks that are mobility challenged, they'll stay around Peace Circle. We'll come on back and do our thing. We don't have sound moving up there, with the generator and stuff. We didn't do it last time. We won't this time. We do have the drum and the chanters coming with us again, so we've got that. Chippewa's a little easier. I think I set it up for an hour and a half. Sometimes I make these things up and later I'm like, what did I do? So I think I made it an hour and a half because last time I made it an hour and no one would leave. Do you guys know that? I kept saying, you guys got to go home. Do you remember this? Yeah. You guys got to go home. It was starting to get dark. Go home. So I think I set it to 5:30 this time because they don't want to leave. But then we're done at 5:30 and then we all go home and collapse. Okay?
Let's celebrate.
Any questions at all about No Kings? The most, have a good time, take care of our people, be with our community. Wear inflatables, wear costumes, wear yellow, have fun, love your people. Okay? Love your people. That's what we're doing in here anyway. That's why we're here. Yes, Bill?
I have about 200 flags
Great.
on this side, not the real little ones, but on this side. So, like if there's young people there, they can carry them, or people can attach them to their signs. So you could announce that in the beginning, then the kids can come up and get flags.
Great. Yep. Okay.
Cindy,
Yeah.
so I heard there's something about wearing yellow.
If you have it.
Okay, aren't the vests yellow?
They are, which I think is awesome. It works perfectly.
Well, it kind of makes you blend into the background then.
Well, that's too bad. I'm not going to go buy 80 more vests. I already had the yellow ones.
I'm wondering
Yeah.
if the wisdom of
Well, that was actually on the call today, the indivisible call. Someone said, yellow is a hideous color. Yellow is a hideous color. It is not good on me at all. Okay, I have nothing yellow. Okay, so, and then Ezra said, well, it's the color everybody seemed to want. And so, you know, if we all fight, then we don't, you know, like, let's just all throw in and do it. So like, okay, we're throwing in and doing it. I don't love it. I don't love it, but yes, that's the color. And costumes and inflatables. Okay, yours?
So if we're monitoring the parking lots, we stay there till,
For 45 minutes, just to make sure until most everybody gets in.
so once this marching starts,
Yeah.
we can join the march.
And I did promise them we weren't doing anything else in the lot. They said, you're not tailgating or anything. I'm like, no. But I did have to promise we weren't tailgating. Okay? You got anything, Kurt?
Nope.
Okay, so, yep, what time is it?
6:13.
Okay, so I got 15 minutes to kill the meeting then. Okay, shout out to Doug for all the stuff he's done. That's amazing, okay. Shout out to Kurt for taking on the band. Okay. I don't know who else, like specifically, but shout out to all you guys for showing up, for doing this. I mean, to take on 10,000 people in Eau Claire and maybe 1,000 in Chippewa, and what we're trying to do is just amazing. And to try and get them, our main goal, remember, is to get them engaged and do something.
How about the belly tables?
Oh, and the belly tables, yeah. Oh, yeah, the people gathering names. Thanks for name gatherers. Go. Name gatherers.
Cindy for
You know, I hate this. This is just irritating. Okay. Okay. Okay, good. The most important thing, you guys have been fighting with me. We've all been in this since January. We've been fighting hard, and it hasn't been easy. Thank you for staying in the fight and working with us and taking care of our people and changing the world. We are starting to win. We really are. We are hurting them. Otherwise, they wouldn't be calling us out and attacking us. You know, if we didn't matter. So it's our persistence and willingness to stay in the fight that made a difference, and now everyone else is getting with us. So that's all I got for that. Next slide, please. Huh. Oh, yeah. Remember on peacekeeping, assess what's happening, breathe to calm yourself down. I always need that one. Geez, Cindy, breathe some more. Choose if you're going to get involved. 99% of the time, don't. Do not. Right? Just walk away. You're not going to change them. You're not. Okay? De-escalate by delaying, using intervention, distract, distance, delegate, all that. You guys did the thing, so you know the training, but just remember that. Okay? Move away. Yo!
Last week, I think it was, or maybe the week before, there was a guy who came and he started trying to get this other guy going. And I got my phone out and started recording him and to let him know that I was recording him right away. And then he walked away and left.
It's the same thing they're finding with ICE. The main thing that happens is when you record, you know, you don't have to be in their face about it, just, okay. All righty, next one, please, Preston. Okay, we were in the Eau Claire last week. We had a really great meeting. The room was full. I thought I'd be by myself. It was full. Now, there was no one at the rally this week, so I'm like, oh, God, maybe I turned them all off. But, okay, that happens. So maybe, who knows? There's no recording of that one. We had a technical glitch, so don't look for a recording. There won't be one. The weekly rallies are going. You know, we're going to have to do something. I'm not thinking about this today, but they're going on next week. WEAU healthcare story. Did you guys see last night on WEAU? Carolyn and Gary had a story. So we took that national news story and we gave it more legs and we got more coverage. The healthcare thing is working. It's hitting people hard. Okay, so that was great. We got a great local story. NBC did a story on Indivisible I posted. I suppose you saw that one.
We saw your name.
Yep. You saw my name? Out of the blocks, I know. I actually liked the way she told the story. It made me laugh. Because that is true. Alec did say that. But what the most important thing I liked is it carried the message I wanted, which is get up and do something. Get up and do something. Now, I didn't have it back then. He did. So we had a national story. The Eau Claire leader called and interviewed me yesterday. They're going to do a Friday preview tomorrow. And they're going to cover us after. EAU and QOW are going to be there. The visibility brigades, Michelle, shout out to Michelle and Harper and Susan. These three are built signs and started going out. Man, does it irritate people. It really irritates people. When Michelle was up in Tilden, I've never had so many negative comments on one of our posts. Holy cow, did that activate people. But good on her. Good on her. And then they went down by Costco, and Judy and Larry and Michelle. Susan's got a sign, resist. She's ready to go out. So the way this works is they say, I got a sign, I want to go. You want to go? Let me know. So get in that group. When you want to go stand somewhere. Harper's building on a sign right now. So visibility brigades are coming in. Okay. Blah, blah, oh, who cares? Blah, blah, blah. I met somebody really high up in California as an activist who does a bunch of stuff, and she says she can get us either Eric Swalwell or Jamie Raskin. Okay, we're working on our pillars work. Yay, thanks, Jen. Okay, next slide, please. Okay, so that's the past. I told you I got 13 minutes. We got to go. Next step, no kings. We know that. We need help. We really need help. Any more people want to come help? Let them help. I don't care. I'll take them all. Okay, visibility rallies. Yep, the meeting. Oh, the Eau Claire meeting next Thursday is in Eau Claire. And then the week after in Chippewa here. Yeah, that's what I meant. You're lucky. You guys are lucky I know my name. It's like serious. I've been waking up at 3 o'clock. Like by now I'm like half, I even sat down, I'm like half dead. Okay, the upstander training is November 8th. If you care what's going on in Chicago and you want to learn what to do and so we can be ready for that, upstander training November 8th. We have to have a minimum of 50. I don't think that is going to be a problem. I think we'll have them.
We're at 28.
Huh?
We're at 28 right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have to register, yeah. Otherwise they get upset. So register. God, I wish you guys would do that for me too. Anyway, visibility brigade we did. Pop-up protests after the 18th. We'll be having some more of those, the Van Orden kinds of things and all of that. Solidarity in action is coming. So it's all the normal stuff. I don't know about all you, I want to sleep for 3 days. I really want to just get this done and in the bag. I keep telling myself, 3 days it'll be done, 3 days it'll be done. Right, 3 days it'll be done. You can get there. Okay, questions, next? Do I have another slide? I might not, I think it might be blank.
You have a chat question.
Yeah, oh, what do I have? Will the marshals gather at specific law prior to plan? No, probably not. Probably not, but there won't be a plan. We just tell you guys to kind of space yourself. When the crowd starts going out, if you're in group 1, just somebody goes. You know, you just kind of pace yourself out. That's what we did last time. And then while everybody's marching, you may be dropping back if it gets to be more, picking up. So you guys just kind of have to adapt and be flexible with what's going on. Yes?
Somebody from Zoom is asking when, at the beginning, before we take off in Owen Park, will each of the group leaders of the 4 or 5 routes be situated in a certain location so that we can
Yes.
go to them?
Yes, I said in the beginning they're going to be up front first initially all playing, and they'll all have the flags, so yes, they definitely will. But we need the monitors walking around and keeping the crowd cool. Yes, Kurt?
Thinking about your concept of if you want to go downtown, go this way. If you want to, I see a train wreck. I see 4,000 people going downtown and some not elsewhere.
So what should I do?
How about, are there 4 sections in Owen Park seating?
You want me to divide them?
They're already divided if they're sitting in those seats. This section,
You guys just go there.
go
I
downtown.
don't care
This
where you
section,
wanna go.
just give that some thought, because it might.
Okay. I don't think they're going to listen to me, but okay, let's see.
But if more
I'll
than
try.
half do-
But I was going to say, but if more than half do, yeah. Okay, let's try. Why not?
Yeah, because if you leave it up to them, it's going to be a mess.
Okay, I'll do that. Okay. Yeah.
When you're marching, if you see some vehicle causing problems, try to get the license plate, the picture.
Yep. Anything else? The next time we get together, this will be done. Thank you, baby Jesus. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So for the people, this we can hand out, but for people who are in the band and are in the band or chanting, Wendy has the cards ready to give to you so you can take them and we can just give out the rest. Maybe we'll send the bag, send the bag with me, we'll take it. Okay, but anybody who needs that, what?
And I have drum signs, if anybody wants them.
Oh, good, drum signs? We got drum signs here, okay?
So I put together, we put together about 40 chant cards. We have some lanyards, we have some on clips. So I guess people need to let me know what they want. If you want a lanyard or if you have a preference.
Do you want to just put them out in a pile and let them pick them?
There's a lanyard if you want to wear a lanyard with it.
Wendy, you want to just put them out in a pile and let them pick them?
Sure.
Yeah, it's going to be wet.
Sure.
Are you bringing them?
Oh! It's okay, Wendy, go ahead. I have 5 megaphones. Each lead chanter in a group will be handed one. I handed Denise hers tonight. I had to figure out how to put the batteries in because it wasn't working. So it's because you have to take the plastic tube out. So, so you will have one. So each group will have a megaphone, one of the big ones. So we will hand them to you first thing in the morning. Like when you get there, we'll hand you one, whoever the lead is. And then I also have one little one. Bill has one. So yes, you will have them. What else? Let's have fun, guys. Let's have fun.